It's already here, inside, the answer to your dreams. You got the key, so decide. It's easier than it seems. Oh, with the higher power guiding you.
Hello once again, this is David Lee from Passion2Profit.co.uk. Today the brand is you. I'm going to talk about why should they care, your customers. Why should they care about you at all? What's your message? Do people understand you? Are they confusing you? They don't know. We'll discuss that. And what's your outcome? These are three vital questions. We cover this into great detail at Passion to Profit because these are fundamentals that yet are overlooked, and I'm going to demonstrate exactly what I mean by overlooked. Here we go. Why should they care? How often do you drive down the motorway and you see all the signage on the vans going past one after another, and yet 10 seconds after that van's passed or you've gone past them, you don't remember anything about their advertising. Nothing has stuck. I want you to do that test next time you're out driving. You'll see a lot of white vans, silver vans. There'll be some wording on the van, but can you recall it just a few seconds later? Most likely not, because look at them. They're all the same. Just putting a lot of words. How quickly can you retain that information? And yet you're being bombarded with messages like this constantly all day long. And you as the customer, why should you care? They don't care if you're running your business. They don't care about you. They don't care about your business at all unless you've done something to show that you care, unless you've done something to stand out or give them a reason to want to contact you, to make you the point of entry into their world. But yet, when you look at these vans, what tempts you as a customer to want to take that next step? Probably nothing. What's your message? In business, just like Adam didn't know how to express what he exactly did. He was an SEO advisor to companies. What does that mean? A lot of people would not know. Search engine optimization. And yet it took Adam quite a few hours to come up with exactly what he does. Adam gets people to websites. That means that the owner, the business owner, has the opportunity to convert those visitors into customers. And yet what does Adam do? What is his message? Well, eventually he worked out traffic. He brings traffic to people's business. So he even renamed himself Adam Traffic. And what we had to do, what Joel Bauer did in this case, was combine the image of who are we dealing with. It's dealing with Adam. And Adam is a computer expert that brings people, and that's the crowds, to the site. And in simplicity, in very simple terms, in imagery, that's what we convey. This guy who sits next to the computer, makes it look easy, brings traffic. What's your message? Think back at those vans. What was their message? And finally, what's your outcome? Well, it comes back to what we just spoke about. Adam's was traffic. It was bringing people to a website. Now, what are you doing? Are you a plumber? Are you an electrician? What differentiates you? You've got to think about what's the outcome. Well, to get more business. Well, people have problems every day. What is it they're really wanting? Do they want a plumber, or do they want the problem fixed? Or is it the aggravation they want taken away so they can get on with their life? What's your outcome? What is it you guarantee that you do? And if you don't do it, what's the alternative? What is the guarantee? People want to know what they're getting, not what they're buying. In fact, they could be buying a plumber, they could be buying an accountant, they could be buying somebody who does fix-up work to the house, who goes and does things around the house, who sells you something. But they want to know the outcome. One example of that was a friend of mine who had a hair salon. Of course people wanted to get their hair done, but he took them out into the street afterwards and he showed them the mirror. How does that make you feel? And the women would say, fantastic, I feel great, that looks absolutely wonderful. That was the outcome, not the hair, but how they felt. Think about it. At Passion to Profit, we go into this detail. We ask, what's your outcome? What are you trying to achieve? And yet, as I showed you, as I gave you those examples, it is completely overlooked. Let's go at our live transformational business weekend and examine these aspects and get you to ask these pertinent questions to your business. I look forward to seeing you at Passion to Profit. In the United Kingdom, this is David Lee. Thank you.
It's already here, inside, the answer to your dreams. You got the key, so decide.